What else we got to say about that? Yeah, the party Saturday got a big plan. I'm just going to look over and see if anybody's got any more questions. Okay.
A few years ago, we added a swim through the channel, and we try to do something that's for anybody that wants to try it. We had a person that's going to be pulling his son, who I think is 12 or 13 years old, with cerebral palsy. And he does events, and he says not every event is open to that. We're making ourselves open.
I believe that's Judy Ricken entering the water. Judy is 84 years young today.
Go get them. Up on.
48 today, she just picked up her gift. Said, have a great event.
Here's what I love about this triathlon in particular is I think this is a sport that can have a tendency to be a little elitist and be really intimidating for new people to show up. And this race is really accessible for people, so we have friends who are doing it for the first time.
I'm cheering on my brother Jason, and yeah, it's his second race, and we're just waiting for him to come in off of his bike right now and run up that hill.
I've never raced without Jeffrey, never intend to race without Jeffrey. It's all about him and his love of endurance athletics. You know, if he didn't want to be out there and doing it, I wouldn't do it. And so, you know, we go out there and show that when inclusion is allowed to happen, it just works and it lifts everybody up. And so it's yeah, there's the extra weight, there's the extra work that goes into it, but it's worth it.
One day at a time. I mean, every time there's a setback, I just, you know, think you got to get up and dust yourself off and try to, you know, just make little improvements every day.
Start slowly. When I first started, it was 1998. I could not run a mile without walking. So just start by walking and then throw a little bit of running in and go back to walk, and then just build up from there. So don't go out and try to do a Ironman triathlon from the start. So start slowly and build, and don't give up.
And I started with just a pair of tennis shoes and a bike that functioned. So you really don't need all the fancy stuff. You just got to get out there and try it, and then you kind of fall in love with it and build up all the things you need eventually. So just got to do it.
A little bit each day, right? And that's how you get better. And it's the great part about multi-sport is you're not focused on one, you're training across all three, which really helps the body as well recover and I think cross-train.
Your only goal today, folks, is to make sure you have a safe and satisfying experience, and the intent to return in 2023. So volunteers, this is the first time you're going to hear, but it's not the last. Thank you so much for what you've done and what you will do.
As long as you can get that first couple steps in, or just get your clothes on that you're going to work out in, that's half the battle right there.
People want to be here. We get a lot of recidivism. A lot of people want to come back. They spread the word. Just coming in here, you may have heard there's a person here from Connecticut. There's a person here from Hawaii. So we're going coast to coast and beyond. But we also have a lot of people that are local, and that's really important. But that's the reason I do it is to give people a chance to do things that we learned how to do as a kid. Swim, bike, run. Things that we learned how to do and we loved it as a kid, and somewhere along the line we stopped doing it. We thought of it as work, and I'm trying to make that cool again, make it fashionable. You know, let's go viral with that. Let's you know, exercise and healthy lifestyles is a good thing.